So you can go find this on YouTube. It's maybe like 10-minute clip. Government collusion to punish free speech was worse than we thought. Yes, it was. I'm just going to read a little bit from the transcript. You can go watch it. But what I found, it's really regarding wrongthink. So people have heard of infrastructure, right? Well, this person that Glenn is talking to is Benjamin Weingarten from the Federalist senior contributor, investigative reporter. So he had said the director of CISA, that's Central, it's regarding cyber, it's cyber infrastructure. So director of CISA, CISA, which there's a DHS sub-agency, Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, which is devoted to protecting our ICAL infrastructure. And the director of that sub-agency, which helped spearhead and was the tip of the spear of the national security state's efforts to surveil and censor speech directly and by proxy, she has said that our most critical infrastructure is our cognitive infrastructure. That's right, cognitive infrastructure. Our most critical infrastructure is our cognitive infrastructure. Translation: mind control is imperative of the national security apparatus, and it's going to engage in a whole of society effort to ensure the American mind is engaged, or is, lost my place here, security apparatus, and is going to engage in a whole of society effort to ensure the American mind is controlled. Yeah, so controlling the American mind. So it all comes down to wrongthink. So I put out a couple of short videos saying how this has all been uncovered, this within, the Oversight Committee hearings in the House. He said that, yeah, Republicans have been trying to put a halt to this, and then I guess there's going to be next term for the Supreme Court, they're taking up this issue. The amount of Americans, I being one of them, that these people have surveilled. They watch. I have tons of these people on my TikTok channels. Everybody does, especially if you're a wrong thinker, put it that in the eyes of the government and the powers that be, then yes, you are surveilled. You are everything you say, every word. That's why you get censored. You get taken down. My TikTok channel is about to be taken down. I don't have a backup, so that's just the where we're at. I'm not really sure how 2024 elections can take place in this kind of environment. It's very toxic, and all of the people that we've trusted for so long to respect the Constitution, especially respect the Bill of Rights, like free speech being number one. The whole point to free speech is that you have a right to speak out against your government. You do. You have a right to speak out against anyone, but most especially the government. So the mere fact that for over 3 years I have had videos, and so many others have had videos removed, calling out the CDC, calling out the nursing profession, calling out all of these people, calling out the universities, should tell you this is not America. I mean, it's heartbreaking to say that, but this isn't America. There's nobody there's no tech company that it is honoring free speech. There's no social media that is. I mean, go to any videos like this that's about free speech and just look at the comments of people that have said, yeah, how many times they were removed from Facebook or Instagram and all of this, and then just think of who those people are at the top. You may think, yeah, they're being strong-armed by the government, but then that you don't get to keep freedom and have free speech if you don't have strong people, this is why I keep talking about leadership. If you don't have strong leaders that have a backbone and do the right thing, all these people that run these tech companies, they know our Constitution. They at least know the First Amendment. They know America is about free speech. So for them to bend to the whims of the government, it shows that they're, you can't keep a free country with weak individuals like that. Not in leadership. I mean, I don't mean they can't be around. I'm just saying that unless there's strong leadership at levels of social media that are willing to buck what the government says or what universities say, then, these are the people that help to destroy your country. The First Amendment says nothing about misinformation. That means that if somebody wants to get on any social media or go out on the street or just on the news, whatever, and talk about something and it be misinformation, but they believe it's true, they have a right to do it. And science and universities don't have a right to come along and remove that. And it's been going on for 5 years now. I mean, it started with the widespread, what was it, in 2020, I think it was, the absolute massacre that YouTube did on millions of accounts in 2020. That was the beginning. I mean, at least on a wide scale. And every social media does it. So I just don't know how we make it to 2024. I really don't, because if you don't have free speech, how can you have free elections? But I think what's even more disturbing is that it goes back to the people that are in leadership of the universities, of the government, of the medical system, of the nursing system, of CDC, HHS, all of this. They are people that have no moral compass. They don't even respect the values of this country. They've supported such destruction, and then it shouldn't be a surprise when they talk about things like cognitive infrastructure. Yeah, that's the biggest threat to them, is the people that have, like me and many others, that have wrong think. This is such a human rights violation. And so when people, especially, like nursing professions that want to support the UN, you want to support people that support trampling on human rights. That's an organization, and we have so many of them, that stand on these values of we protect human rights. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's all of you that are behind all of this. All of you people that say you're about protecting health, protecting human rights, protecting our democracy when really we're a republic. You're the people that are destroying all of those things. And you're all higher educated. And managed to get a bunch of college students to help you, your interns, all that, working with the government. Yeah, we're not living in America. To believe that we're living in America is delusional. We can say it's not at all. The value system has been totally wrecked and destroyed. So this is all also surrounding, Biden signed, I don't know what bill it was in the past 7 days with the AI stuff. So they're going to do anything to go after their threat, which is people like me, and they will put us in jail. They will. They've just put in a guy that had done a meme back in 2016, telling, and it was a joke, telling Clinton supporters to dial this number and they can vote on their put their vote in for Hillary for president. Well, they said that was a threat to our democracy. He just got 7 months in jail. It was a joke. Everybody knew it was a joke. I mean, it's not like the number was even active. It was a meme, for God's sake. But that's what they're doing. That is how tyrannical and how out of their minds these people are. They are unstable. They are at every level of our infrastructure, and they see us as infrastructure. Just think about that. And they want to control our cognitive infrastructure. They are tyrants, and they are mentally unstable.